And we're live. Hello, friends. I'm so glad that you're here. Who am I? I'm Suzanne Castle, creator and founder of the Sparkle Factor. This is Training Tuesday, where we're going to spend 10 minutes ish training on a topic to help you live a life of joy, to reclaim your goals with happiness and focus. And in the middle of all that, have extreme clarity on how you're showing up in the world. And today I have a very special guest here. So wave hi, Coach G, Glenitrius of G Style Coaching is in the house. And I want to tell you a little bit about who she is while you're telling us who you are. So in the comments, let us know who you are, if you're watching hashtag live or hashtag replay, and where you're tuning in from. And I can't wait for you to meet this fabulous woman, speaker, inspirer, author. This is Glenitrius Neal. We all know her as Coach G. And she literally loves helping women win at their life and their business. She calls herself the Chief PMS cheerleader, leadership and growth coach, empowerment speaker, and best-selling author. And that is because she knows what it's all about. So not only did she grow up in a single parent household, she found passion growing inside of that in how you could share a struggle with sisters, with friends, bringing herself to this place of purpose where she's all about positivity and motivation, sisters with purpose, meaning, style. That's the PMS strategy. She's had a lot of personal struggles herself, a lot of, disasters, as we all do. Life likes to throw those curveballs in our way. And her mission right now in life is not merely to survive, as Maya Angelou says, but to thrive. And she really embodies that in all of what she does through gratitude work, through mindset work, and helping women connect the gaps, navigate their life and our business. And today, she's giving us a little bit of her time as we talk to you about resetting your mind when things get squishy. Good morning, Coach G's in the house.
Good morning. I am so grateful to be here. Thank you so much, Suzanne, the sparkler queen, as I will say. So thank you all for being here. I am excited and ready to talk about resetting your mind because we are always faced with so many things, just life.
Right.
Let's just be honest, life.
That's right.
And that's enough. And, let's add to the fact, you're running a business or you're leading a team. You need to know how to reset your mind. You need to know how to reprogram and reframe. So I'm going to let Suzanne kind of get us started and let's keep rolling.
Marie, welcome. I'm glad that you're here from IAW. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here again. Let us know that you're here. Ask some questions or comments along the way. We'll be sure and pop those up on the screen. And I am throwing in the comments right now a way that you can connect with Coach G and all of her programs. Right there is her website. So you can click that along the way. All right. So we were talking as we were getting ready. One, check this out. We did not literally coordinate this at all. Now, seriously, this is not what we did. Hey, glad to see you, Fort Worth. So, but I think that says a lot about where we are together. Like our mindset is kind of running on the same plane with women who want you to be elevated, right? Who want to be your cheerleaders, who are excited to be in this work alongside you. But as we said, as we got on and connected this morning, G, like we can show up with the best intention and then we open our email. Or we get a flurry of text messages when we finally turn off our focus or our night settings. Or we remember something that we forgot to do and suddenly we're walking into our day with our sense of franticness. And I know this is a lot of the work that you're trying to do, not just with women, but with the world. So I want to know if you had to give one tip on when life is just like at you, and suddenly all your best intentions go out the window. Tyrannosaurus Rex is breathing down your neck and your mindset gets squishy. What is a tip that you would encourage us to do?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you said a tip. I got 2 tips, but you know what? When you said that, let me start with this. When you said that, I'm going to go take you back. I don't know if anyone remembers A Different World.
Oh, yeah.
And Whitley, and she was in the, with her therapist, and, it came to a point that the therapist said to her, relax, relate, release. And so that is what I want to present to you. Literally, relax, relate, release. Relax. Give yourself the opportunity to be mindfully present. That's sometimes that part of just stopping, pausing, and breathing. We were
Yes,
talking about that a minute ago.
we were.
I told her how intentional I am now that I just stop and I breathe. Maybe that stress is rising up, or you're feeling anxious, or you're feeling uncomfortable, or you know what, upset. Just stop. Give yourself permission to be mindfully present of that emotion. We can't ignore it
Right,
because it's there, but we can control it. We can reset it. We can reframe it. And you're telling your body, you know what? I'm important enough to just stop and pause. You may be in the moment, the midst of a conversation,
right.
and you just pause and breathe. And I call it 478 technique. It's something I came across
Ooh,
some time ago.
tell us more
And
about
it's
that.
just a stopping, a deep, controlled breathing. So you take it in through your nose at a count of 4, you hold for 7, and you breathe out your mouth for 8. Simple. So
Yeah,
simple. You could be moving around, you could be driving. Oh my goodness, let's just say you're in traffic, you know.
right,
And that, rises up like, oh, these people, but your mind, you're telling your mind, I am present, but I'm relaxing. Relax. So relax. You're in it. Slow down. And you know what? Slow and steady wins the race. And
all
what
the time.
what am I about? Empowering you to win in your life and business. And that's how you can win. Just stop,
Right.
pause, and breathe. 478. Remember
4,
that. That's
7,
simple
8.
technique. And then let's
Breathing.
relate. Relate. Okay, that's the next one. Your mind obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth. I'm your leadership and growth coach strategist. So I'm going to always talk to you about how we can grow, how we can see this as an opportunity. Okay, I know sometimes life will give you a curveball that you're saying, how can I see this as an opportunity?
Right.
Believe me, there are things that have happened in my life that took me, oh my gosh, flipped me upside down, and it was in my health, and I had to start seeing this as an opportunity. How is this an opportunity for me to grow? What
Exactly.
can you ask yourself? Ask yourself, what do you feel at the moment? It's bringing that awareness of where you are. But you know what? You have a what's next. It doesn't stop there. So relate to the situation, see what it is, feel that negative emotion, but also put it in check.
Right.
I may feel this way, but I'm not going to allow it to hold me back. So, my question to you is, what mindset habits are holding you back?
Right.
Answer that question and then reframe and reset yourself. Relate to it. You have to. Don't run away from it, but face it head on. And then that release. See it as an opportunity for improvement.
Right.
Now, let me tell you what I mean about release. And this is what I'm going to say: expressing gratitude.
Ooh,
Release that gratitude, positive self talk in that moment. What are you grateful for? Again, it could be that situation you're saying, I don't see anything to be grateful about, but you get to. I'm not
right.
saying have to. I always say you get to. You get to now express and release that gratitude. This may not feel good, but you know what? I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to experience this, that I can help someone else. Sometimes that's the way I see my obstacles. That's the way I release that gratitude. So, sometimes when you wake up, how are you waking up in the morning? Sometimes, you can wake up from, oh, have you ever just woke up, you feeling good? Yes.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. But sometimes you can wake up, you feeling groggy, right?
Yeah.
Maybe in that point, you just speak. Speak 3 things that you're grateful for in
Right.
that moment. Or if you're during your day, because we can start out great. And me and Suzanne were just talking about that. You can start out great, and right there in the middle of the day or 2 hours later, something just throws you off, or
That's right.
maybe upsets you, or again, turn your world upside down. But in that moment, express one thing that you're grateful for. One thing. I promise you, it's one something that you can be grateful for in that moment. I'm saying in the moment when it's heating up and it's like, okay, I don't like the way this feels, but you know what? I'm grateful that I get the opportunity to face this that I can grow from it?
Right.
That's just in general. But what is it for your life? Find that, tailor it to your life, and reset your mind that way. Relax, relate, release. That is
So good.
that is definitely that one. But I told you I had a two. And the other one is just set the temperature for the day. How do you do
So
that?
good.
Start with a declaration. Start with your declaration in the morning. Some people call it affirmations. I said the positive self-talk, but what temperature? You are that temperature. You set the temperature. You're the one setting the mode. It's not someone else's. You get up and declare that day for yourself. For me, I say, you know what? I am walking in joy and happiness, expecting that, looking forward to the greatness and growthness. So I look for those opportunities. And now I just told my mind, you know what? I'm going to be joyful and happy. And even if something comes my way, I'm going to see the joy in the moment, or something that gives me the energy to move and be. Just like me and Suzanne talked about, we both woke up feeling green. I mean, green is clean, right?
There
So
you go.
we started out with clean mindset, energy. I think green is a great energy color too, I guess,
That's right.
money,
That's right.
hey, green is money, right? So you think, oh, I'm making money today.
That's right. That's
All
right.
those great things, but just setting that temperature, even throughout your day. Just know, give yourself that grace. Give yourself that grace during the day, because it happens.
That's
Don't
right.
think just because I wake up, okay, I've declared my day, Coach G, and now all of a sudden, okay, what's going on? Set the temperature again. Have you ever been in the house, you have it at one temperature, then all of a sudden it starts getting hot in the middle of the day, and you what? You got to reset it. So you can be comfortable and you can feel good, because you are taking ownership of your mind and your life. Because a beautiful mindset begins, I'm going to say a beautiful mind begins with a beautiful mindset.
That's right. That's
So
right.
how are you setting your mindset? How are you setting that temperature? Because you do have control. So I even challenge you, and I want to take you to another challenge in that. As you declare your day, track it. Track what you're doing in your first 15 minutes. Suzanne talked about that.
Yep.
The phone, what? Oh my gosh, do you realize 4 out of 5 research say that most smartphone users, that's the first thing we do. We pick up our phone.
Right.
Do you realize that that's bringing stress already?
Exactly.
Because you're trying to answer that email or you're answering a text. Give yourself that 10 or 15 minutes and track it.
That's right.
Track what you're doing in your first 10 or 15 minutes. And I want you to do it for 30 days. Track it and see what you're
See what
doing.
changes.
And look at it and say, you know what? Instead of me picking up the phone, let me pick up an inspirational book. Let me listen to a podcast for 10 minutes, which was all the PMS with Coach G.
So good. So these, and the reason that we want to do this, and I hope you've been seeing the comments that, I mean, they're just great. We've got people watching from South Carolina, all over. Stephanie, I don't know if you're in Jamaica right now or if you're stateside right now, but there are people all over globally watching this. And I love your resetting your mind tips. If you came in late to Training Tuesday, we're running a little long. Stay with us for just another 1 minute. But just want to say, be sure. Yeah, you are joining for Jamaica. Hi, Stephanie. So be sure and go back and watch this, because she just gave us, I mean, not one, not two, really kind of a strategy for a whole day when life is coming at you in too many ways and your mindset just decides to go wonky. And the reason I wanted to feature Coach G today on Training Tuesday is because she's going to be with me at an event shortly. October 20th through the 22nd, she will be in Arlington, Texas for my annual event, Verve. And she is one of our featured speakers. And she's going to do an interactive training. Interactive, meaning you're not just sitting and consuming. You're going to do something. So if you're interested in hearing more from Coach G, you can check out SuzanneCastle.com/Verve. And in the box, when you buy your ticket, and by the way, there's only 7 or 8 tickets left. So when you do that, if you in the promo box, if you'll put Coach G in all caps, you will get $140 off your ticket price. So it won't be $339. It's like whatever that is minus $140. $199, whatever that is. So come, because it's 3 days, and Coach G is one of about 10 speakers that will be in the room to really elevate you, from panel speakers to intentional training, all kinds of bonuses going on. And she has attended before. So if you were going to say, One reason, thank you, Stephanie. If you were going to say one reason to come to Verve, what would that be before we have to sign off?
Ooh, get ready for a transformation.
It is.
I mean, that's all I can say. The power of transformation and the power that's in that room, and it's transforming. That is what happened to me, and that is what I continue to talk about. And I'm excited to be there. Excited for the time. Oh
Me
my
too.
gosh.
Me too. I can't wait. So check it out. You can see all the speakers. We have a comedian coming from Atlanta. We have the Oprah of Texas that will be there talking to us about our TV digital strategy and how you can really elevate your platform. I'll be there. There are so many people. Coach G will be there. You've already met people, and I can't wait for you to be there. Yes, Stephanie, get ready for transformation. Yeah. I probably need to start putting that in the copy. I just talk about mojo making. Like, we get in the room with other mojo makers and magic transpires, businesses get started. It is truly an amazing time. Coach G,
Transformational.
thank you for giving us so
Thank
much of your time
you.
this morning. You truly are a treasure. The way that you're elevating women is really unparalleled. And I just appreciate our friendship and the way you always say yes to women. So thank you so much. Everyone, don't forget, check out SuzanneCastle.com/Verve promo Coach G. And in the notes you saw on here, you can find a way to connect with Coach G. She is truly, truly amazing, and you're going to want to do that. So check out gstylecoaching.com and find ways that you can partner with Coach G in the future. Have a fabulous Tuesday.
All right.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Suzanne.